hey, let me say, what you really want is you want to feel secure.
Yeah.
And what you really want is you don't want him to have male friends because it makes you feel secure about the relationship. It makes you feel secure about the connection you have. And as long as the female friends are not around, you feel secure. You feel that the relationship is good. And when they present themselves, whether it's inappropriate or not, it creates anxiety in you. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why you're up here right now. And so you gotta, as he said, it's a great point. You've got to either establish that boundary and make him accountable to the boundary, or it's going to keep happening and you're going to keep feeling anxious.
But let me say this, and I'm trying not to get triggered. But the reason why this is a dangerous position for her to be in is because she's not secure in her relationship.
Right.
And so when she's searching for this friendship, she's going to search for a man that makes her feel secure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And this is how that emotional affair starts, because you are searching for something your partner isn't giving you, and then you'll find that. And so I just want to just heed this. This is a pivotal point in y'all relationship where now you really have to have these discussions, because the last thing you want is one of those coworkers to be your security blanket, your rock, somebody you can come to work and tell your problems to. And then now you looking forward to go to work. And now when he asks you for drinks, you say yes. And you pretend it was multiple people out there getting to drink with you. And it was just you and that nigga. But thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Trim?
Yeah, I was going to say also, like, just the insecurity piece or the looking for stability piece. I think men can smell blood in the water, man.
Yes.
So if you coming to us and telling us how shaky your relationship is and things of that nature, all we doing is just taking notes. Most men are not looking for women friends. Let's just put it on the table. Like, if I'm trying to make friends with you, I think you're attractive. I like your mindset. I like all of these things. And the thoughts of dating you is a possibility in my head for most men. So I think, again, you got to be careful who you relaying all of this relationship information to, and the instability of what we going through and all of this, because as a man, men have Marine sniper patience when it comes to getting what we want from a woman. I don't give a damn if it take years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Whole time you thinking he would never until you offer it. So beware.
You know what I really hate about a dirty mackin' ass nigga, because that's what they are. What I really hate is they don't even have to present solutions. All they have to do is say, you don't deserve that.
Affirmations.
Validation.
All he got to do is say, shit, I would never do you like that. Like, what the fuck does this even mean? And then you like, oh my God, he's so secure. No, he not. He just listened to you talk shit about your guy and say he wouldn't do it. That's it. So easy to do.
Beautiful.
I know. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Niel, and my question is, what do you do if you feel like your spouse is weaponizing the Bible to have sex if you denied it?
So she denying sex, but the spouse is bringing up the Bible. Kitty?
How are they weaponizing the Bible? Like, what are they saying? What's the scripture they're using? I need to know.
When the Bible tells you that you're not supposed to deny your spouse for sex, so...
I think we made the, is that a scripture somewhere or somebody? Can you Google it for me? Gee,
Google it. Corinthians.
I know what she's talking about. Okay, so here is when there has to be some type of pushback. I say this all the time. We have to recognize the authority that we walk in. We really have to recognize that you have to know your word to be able to combat that, because you'll see that for a person to use the Bible for a coercive reason screams loud about the spirit that's operating in them. It's very loud about the spirit that's operating in them, because Jesus Christ never had to coerce anybody. He never had to manipulate. He never had to control anybody. And I think what we fail to realize, especially in marriage, because it happens a lot in marriages, people take away the humanity that's in a person. You are a woman. I'm sure you're not just denying it for no reason. You may be going through all kinds of things. It may be your hormones. It may be your emotions. You may not feel secure. You may not feel stable. You may not feel safe for any of those reasons. And we're talking about your husband. He should be able to understand that. The most you can do is tell you that I don't want it. If he battles with whatever he battles with, you can't allow him to use the scripture against you, because the God that I serve, the God that I know, would fully understand the reason why I'm saying no. And if you serve the same God that I serve, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, if we serve that same God, then you know how God is. God is patient. God is understanding. He is kind. He is compassionate. For you to be coercive, you are not displaying what we're supposed to as humans as the direct image of God. We are made in his image for a reason. So when I see that type of spirit, I rebuke that spirit. I'm going to pray over what you got going on. But just because you're trying to use that scripture against me doesn't mean I'm going to bow to that. I am your wife. I am a weaker vessel for a reason. God is trying to get you to see my fragility. He is trying to get you to understand that you have to deal with me and navigate me a certain type of way. And if you're not doing that, I ain't even going to push against you. I'm going to let God deal with you. If you say that to me, I'm going to say, don't worry about it. You want to use scripture against me? I'm going to let God deal with you because you're in direct rebellion of God. And I would hate to see the judgment that you have to face by being in direct rebellion of God. You're in rebellion with God by the way that you're treating me and the fact that you are using the living word to abuse me, emotionally to abuse me. Let him have it. I understand that's your husband. You do what you're supposed to do as a wife. But if you say no, that's just what it's going to have to be. I'm not telling you not to compromise. Many of times we have to compromise. If there's something that you're doing all the time, you're going to have to figure that out. But if it's every once in a blue moon and it's not happening, okay, go talk to God about it. I'm a prayer warrior, baby. Let me tell you something real quick. I'm a prayer warrior. And I got some mean authority. And me and God like this. Don't try me. Because I tell you right now, I love my husband to death. But if he was to do something like that, I'm going to take this to God. And I'm going to cry out to God. And what God is going to do is deal with you. Because you are mistreating the very gift that he gave you. I would rather be that person on the opposite side. So baby, you gotta learn how to pray and walk in that authority, honey. I don't know what else to say. And know your word as well, baby. Get in your word so you can be able to fight against the word that they use against you.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Know your word and remind him of the type of husband he was supposed to be to get the sex anyway, okay? I think that a lot of times when a woman is not, let's talk about it. Get in your word, like Kitty said. Now, look, I ain't no Bible thumper, but get in your word. And I'm going to tell you this. There's a whole bunch of scriptures in the Bible that talk about what a wife should be for a husband and what a husband should be for a wife. So make sure you know those scriptures. Another thing is that when you are let's just say, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with you, but there's a reason why you are reserved in the bedroom. Right? It's maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe you don't feel seen. Maybe you don't feel like he's patient. So those are all things that you have to really talk to him about to understand what is it going to take for you to be able to. I'm sure you're not just trying to punish him for no reason. So you need, number one, know your scripture so that you can tell him the type of husband that he needs to be. He's supposed to cover you. He's supposed to protect you, provide, all of those things, right? But I think there's a baseline thing is that it's not just about the sex. It's about the lack that you're feeling in your marriage. What is it that you're not getting that you feel like is going to make you a little bit more fluid, a little bit more warm, understood, so that you can have that type of connection with your husband, and that's worth doing the work for.
Can I ask a real secular question real quick? So, is it good or is it trash?
It's good.
Which one?
It's good.
It's good?
Yes.
So now tell us more. Because if it's good, then what's the reason that you reserve?
Mainly because I guess
The husband is here.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. So now I can talk about. Now I can talk about what I want to. First of all, I believe you gave the correct answer.
Wait, let her answer.
Okay.
Let her answer. What was you going to say, baby?
No, pretty much my excuse, I guess, of me denying is just because I drive trucks, so I used to be tired all the time, and he don't like when I give that excuse that I'm tired, but as I learned as a truck driver, I drive a killer machine, so I be trying to want to get my rest and stuff, and now that his sister is living with us, I'm the type that I don't like.
Well, now you
I
got
don't like
something to do.
No, somebody else in the next room it kind of messes with me. Like, she's a distance away or so. It's fine with me, but I don't like it when somebody's like right there. I can feel like it.
Now you know you done fucked up, right?
Yep.
Now you know you done fucked up, right? All right. I believe what you said. Did you have anything to add before I go?
Dang, I wish you were at the mic.
You can come.
It's okay. You don't have to come. Come on, honey. Get up to the microphone real quick.
Oh, shit.
Y'all messy.
Messy.
I ain't even on that time. Chill out.